Is science versus faith just a myth? The claim is often made that science and faith are always at odds with each other. This claim is particularly made when discussing topics like those concerning origins that come into play. This is because there are models claimed by the scientific establishment as being scientific, while the Bible describes God creating everything. However, it turns out that there are reasons why this is nothing but a myth resulting from atheistic influences in the mainstream scientific community. Misconceptions about science. The biggest misconception about science and the science versus faith claim is the notion that what is accepted as science by the scientific establishment is always based on solid facts and objective analysis of those facts. However, while that is how science is supposed to work, it is not always what happens in practice. There are plenty of occasions with theories, particularly those about the past, that run into problems and are simply patched over by untestable just-so stories. A good example of this is the claim that a star passed near our solar system around 3 billion years ago. This is not a case where a star was discovered and projected backwards to meet up with our solar system, but rather it is a calculation of a possible but untestable explanation for why some moons in the solar system orbit in the opposite direction of their planet's rotation. Another one is the collision hypothesis for the formation of the moon. This is not based on any actual observation, but on a computer simulation that can be fine-tuned precisely as needed to give the desired results. There is really no way to go back and falsify this, even though lunar recession is a problem for it. It also needs to be noted that science was developed within a Christian worldview. It was the idea that the universe was created by an intelligent God and that we were made in the image of God that led to the belief that the universe should be intelligible. It helped lead to the idea that we could study the world around us and learn how it works. Misconceptions about faith. Without question, the biggest misconception about faith, at least with regard to Christianity, is that it refers to a belief in someone or something without evidence. While there is some truth to this, faith does not have to be based on blind belief, but it can also be based on informed belief. For example, a child will have faith in their parents that they will take care of them when needed, based on past experience with their parents doing such things as feeding them every day. The point is that faith is not a blind belief in something for which you have no evidence. Faith is trusting someone in what they have promised. In the case of Christianity, faith in Jesus is trusting in Him to be with you in this life spiritually, but for you to ultimately be with Him. This will not just be in the place we commonly call heaven, but ultimately, He will create a new heaven and new earth in which we will physically be living. Misconceptions about the Big Bang to man atheistic mythology. Without question, the single biggest misconception about the Big Bang to man story is that it is objective science. It is simply the story invented to explain the facts after throwing out God as even an allowable consideration. For example, the evidence used to support universal common descent also fits with a common designer. Genetic similarities among similar animals are exactly what would be expected if the same programmer programmed their genetic codes using the same language and operating system. Confusing blind faith with informed faith. The science versus faith myth is primarily a result of confusing blind faith with informed faith. Most evolutionists that I encounter actually have blind faith in what they have been taught in school or seen from other sources promoting evolution as a proven scientific fact. Informed faith, on the other hand, is based on knowledge from what you have read and studied for yourself. Informed faith is not trusting and or believing in something with absolutely no evidence, but based on evidence. Part of the problem is that evolutionists do not accept as evidence anything that is not accepted and published by the scientific establishment. As a result, they think that the Christian faith is not based on evidence, not because it does not exist, but because it is not part of what they accept as evidence. Confusing blind faith with faith in God. Blind faith is believing in something not only without evidence, but often despite it. Faith in God is not believing in God in the absence of evidence, but rather it is based on evidence. Those who try to claim that this is the lack of evidence exclude not only the Bible, but anything not approved of by the atheistic scientific establishment as evidence. Starting with the Bible, it is literally a history book starting from the beginning of the world that records a definite chronology with dates that can be identified based on archaeology and other historical evidence. The biblical account can only be true if God not only exists, but is exactly who he is described as in the Bible. There's also abundant scientific evidence. It includes the existence of living systems, the origin of which is not only too improbable by natural causes to be even remotely possible. The odds against them literally exceed the number of possible events in the history of the universe by tens of thousands of orders of magnitude. Furthermore, the chemistry involved goes against the naturalistic origin of living things, in that while you can produce the necessary compounds, you cannot do so in high enough purities to make it workable. Thermodynamics goes against it because the energy that is available in a prebiotic Earth would have a much higher entropy than a living cell and would destroy any system that got close to a living cell but failed to produce one naturally and would drive it away from producing one. All of these factors and a lot more provide ample evidence for the existence of God, such that believing in God, but the Bible is a rational and not a blind faith. The real conflict is Christianity versus atheism. Ultimately, the real conflict is not science versus faith, but rather Christianity versus atheism. The sad fact is that the scientific establishment has become dominated by atheists, and consequently, no model of origins that includes God stands even the smallest of chances. In conclusion, the talk about a conflict between faith and science also confuses blind faith with informed faith. They are confusing faith in God with blind faith, and they are confusing atheistic mythology for science. This is the key to understanding the real conflict. The entire Big Bang to man story is in reality an atheistic mythology being pushed as science. Consequently, it naturally produces the apparent conflict between Christianity and science.